Hi guys, welcome back. I'm your host Marcos. Now, thanks for everyone who has subscribed to my channel. In case you haven't, please remember to do so. Especially for those who are watching this video for the first time, please remember to subscribe, comment, like, and share. Now, in this video, it's about our Jamaican brother who has been experiencing racism in other Caribbean countries. So, he sent a very strong message to the Caribbean people. Let's watch this video, and I'll be back with more comments.
So gone are the days when someone is treated less than a human. We would compare them to a dog. We'd say, boy, we're being treated like dogs. But those days are gone, because today dogs are treated better than human beings. So I am now thinking of what to compare the treatment that we are receiving from our Caribbean brothers and sisters when Jamaicans show up on their shores. So I'll use one adjective: shit. We're treated like filth. Our foreign minister, Kamina Johnson Smith, you're the worst. Yep. Our tourism minister, Ed Bartlett, tourism only benefits you and your friends and the prime minister. The prime minister only represents himself and his friends. Jamaicans have been going through hell when travel to another Caribbean country. True. It's not the entire country that treats Jamaicans bad, but it's those who are higher up, the government and the sophisticated ones, who wants nothing to do with us. They like our food. They love our music. They like when we entertain them. But that's as far as it goes. And I remember history takes us back where our slave masters would send for the best fighting slaves, the best dancing slaves, and bring them into the house when they would have had their other white guests over and have us entertain them. We were nothing but entertainment. I know a lot of people think that Donald Trump is a racist. That's what black people, that's what is being hurled out of the mouths of Jamaicans and other Caribbean nationals. But you know something? I've been to the United States of America, and I've been to Canada. I've also been to Mexico, Belize, which is a part of the Caribbean country. I've traveled. I've been to the Cayman Islands, the Bahamas, and a number of places. I've never been treated bad in the US or Canada, and I had white people dealing with me. I think that as black people, we are our own racists. And one might ask, what's the basis of your video now? I was on a flight yesterday. I will not call the name of the country, but I flew to a particular Caribbean island, one that I have frequented throughout my life, and one where I have witnessed several things happen, not just here, but on the other Caribbean islands, just like this one. The other Caribbean islands, majority of the Caribbean islands, when Jamaicans show up, it's a whole different ball game. The facial expressions changes. There's no warmth. There's no polite greeting. We're ostracized. We're abused. We're taken for granted. We're treated like common criminals. I watched a young lady yesterday who was on the flight, who was very excited about her trip to a particular Caribbean country, who never got the chance to collect her luggage. Because of course, although she had her hotel booking, she was viewed, and this is my interpretation from years of traveling and from talking to persons who have been sent back home, what really happened and the questions that were hurled at them and the conclusion that were drawn. So I'm going to use those cases to basically judge or come to a conclusion about the one yesterday. The young lady was her first time traveling, and she had proof to stay at her hotel. She was denied entry. But I watched the white people who flew in every time I travel. It's the same thing. Welcome, enjoy your stay, welcome to the white people. But the moment the Caribbean airline plane touched down, everybody get their dogs, their sniffers, everybody get extra people to search our luggages. They do every god thing to undermine and to turn you off. We're entitled to 6 months in every Caribbean country that's a part of the Commonwealth. We're entitled to 6 months by law. But instead, you're only given 2 weeks in some of the Caribbean countries. It's not easy when a young lady who probably work minimum wage in Jamaica save up her money to buy a ticket that's almost $700 US, which in order for her to save that, she would have to wait an average of 8 weeks to reach $800, because it's $15,000 in Jamaica for minimum wage per week, and 15,000 is almost 100 US. So on an average, for you to buy a ticket as a minimum wage person, for you to buy a ticket that's almost $700, you'd have to work an average of 7 weeks without paying nothing but just saving that. So just work with me. What's the picture that I'm painting? You work that hard, save up your money, book your hotel for a vacation in the Caribbean countries, only to be denied entry because you're Jamaican. You're a young girl with a nice backside, nice hips. So it's possible that you're coming here to prostitute yourself. And we will not have that in our country. You were not found with drugs, which would have been the other instance why you cannot enter. You were not arrested. You were just turned back because we're not seeing enough cash on you. You don't have enough cash, although you have your Visa debit card, and cash is now becoming obsolete, a thing of the past. We black people, we are our own racists. I am not taking away from what white people did us and did to our ancestors, and 1 and 2 persons who are currently experiencing racism from other ethnic groups. But from where I stand, we hate ourselves. We hate our skin color. We still kiss the white man's ass and the Chinaman's ass, and we spit on our black brothers and sisters still. We hate ourselves so much that we bleach the living color, the living melanin out of our skin. We are our own racists. We hate ourselves so much that we hide under fake hair, hide our natural beauty. But that's for another topic. It is time we stop treating each other like that, and for our foreign ministers to represent those of us who are constantly being robbed, raped, ostracized by our Caribbean brothers and sisters. I'll say nothing more to that.
Why Jamaicans wicked to them one another, but not to foreigner? Guys, I forgot to tell you that the other day when I was coming back up, I was at Mobay Airport. It was my very first time traveling through Mobay, and my luggage was overweight. My check-in luggage was overweight, right? So I'm not fight it. So I'm go up on the phone because I was bringing stuff for people as well. I let them know, so listen, this overweight, say I've got to help me pay the something. Fine. While I was on the phone, the girl never realized, say, but it's like, I hear them. But up on the phone, but you know, I listen at the same time. And our co-worker said to her, said, just make sure go through. Just make sure go through. And she did say to her, soft, you know. The girl loud her up. No, I'm not make sure go through because she overweight, she must pay. Fine, but it feel away, but I say, alright, you know what, the girl just do her job, I not fight it. But one white man come right after that, and he was to pay for something. And she tell him, say, it's okay, I'll let you go through. So he must go through. The man must go through. And me, a fellow Jamaican, not go through. My son, no. And to top it off, what I found weird was that she asked me, is a visa you have or a green card? Nobody has ever asked me that before. Like, if you have my passport, you will see what I have. So, but they find out weird. Find my answer. And she do whatever on the computer. Can I see your vaccination card, please? You need to be vaccinated to come to the US. So I said to her, I did this online already and it was approved because you can do the thing online before you got airport here. But I go through all of that. I did it when I went to Panama. I was going back to the US and I didn't have any issues. So I said to her, I did it online. It was approved. I know, I see it, but I still want to check it. I said, girl, what you try to do? What you?
Welcome back, guys. I hope you have watched that video till the end. Now, these are some of the videos that should be going viral all the time. First of all, I want to thank that young man from Jamaica for coming out and exposing this. We need to stop this thing called racism. Now, he traveled to the Caribbean countries and it is happening there. So I wonder why Caribbean countries are practicing racism to the blacks. I believe there are blacks in the Caribbean countries. So why are they doing that? He went to travel there maybe for a vacation or something, and he was not treated nicely. Now, for instance, imagine working from maybe January to November, and then on December your boss tells you you can take a break, take a leave. We meet on January, so you sit down and maybe decide, let me go visit my brothers from the Caribbean countries, see how they are doing, see how things are going on there. So you decide to go on a vacation, you board your plane, and on reaching there, you find that they're practicing this colorism, racism thing. It is really, really sad because you went there to visit them. You went there maybe to have fun, see how they are doing, interact, and reaching there, you find that they are full of racism. So why is this issue of racism still going on? Our ancestors received that. There have been cases of racism during their time, and it's sad, it's still happening even until date. Now, he has come out and exposed another very big thing. I really need to talk about this. Blacks hating on blacks. Okay, that is disappointing. I was saddened by that because why should I hate on my fellow black? And it's true, that is really happening. And that's why you find that the Chinese and the whites, they love visiting our countries because they know we don't love one another. They know we don't support one another. That's why when they come here, they build businesses, they take like everything. You have seen their businesses, they do well when they come here because they know we don't support one another. You'll find that your fellow black opens maybe a shop, business. You find that the blacks won't be visiting his shop. They will prefer to go to a Chinese business, a Chinese shop, instead of supporting their own brothers. That's why you find that these people, when they come here, their businesses do so well because the blacks are not supporting their own sisters and brothers. We support the foreigners, people who treat us badly when we visit their countries. I think that's one thing that needs to stop. I want to thank that brother for coming out and exposing this. This video should really go viral to every part of the country. The blacks should start loving one another because you cannot be hating on your brother and expect to find that love in a foreign country, maybe the whites. I think you cannot prosper well when you visit their countries. You cannot. When they come to our places, we give them lands, they build their businesses, we give them jobs, we welcome them well, we love them. But when a fellow black does that, for instance, I visit another black country, I won't receive the same. So why are black people hating on their fellow blacks? Why is that happening? This issue needs to be addressed. Why are we hating on one another? I think the last thing that Jesus told his disciple is love one another. Love is a major thing that connects us, bonds us. So I think also this message was directed to us blacks. We should love one another because I believe we have black people in the Caribbean, in other Caribbean countries. So when he visited the other Caribbean countries and he experienced this issue of racism, you found that maybe it was another black brother who did that. So why are black people hating on their brothers and sisters? We need to stop this racism thing. We need to love one another. We need to be there for one another. Let's not just support the whites, the Chinese when they visit us. Let's support our own. When your brother opens a business, a shop, or whatever, support him. Let's grow together. This issue of racism, hatred, it's not really a good thing. Now, I don't know if you have experienced this issue. Let's interact in the comment. Let's support one another. Let's advise one another. Let's stop this issue of racism. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Until my next video, one love.